Bob Parsons, here with Leanne.
Hello, Internet.
You know, all of us have to deal with tough times in our lives. Sometimes it's difficult to keep our chin up when it seems like the world is trying to knock us down. Well, on episode number 38 of my video blog, I'm going to tell you how to take those trying times and come out on the winning side.
Contain your rage!
Don't allow yourself to get angry.
Crazy! I get it!
Decisions and communications made when you are angry are usually worse than anything you might do under the influence of alcohol or drugs. If you become angry, get away from whatever the cause might be and wait at least a day before you communicate.
Zip it, lock it, put it in your pocket.
Keep your own counsel. You will be tempted to discuss your problem or situation with anyone who will listen. Doing this puts social pressure on you to take one action or another, even if that action is not what makes sense at the time. Plus, the things you say when you're in the middle of dealing with a troublesome situation will probably get back to the other party and in the process be exaggerated, making your problem even worse. Besides, talking about your problems makes others think they're more significant than they really are and makes you seem weaker than you are. Bad on both counts. This doesn't mean you shouldn't discuss whatever the problem is with your spouse or your business partner or anyone else that is directly affected by the problem. Often it's a mistake to try to shelter those who are affected by the problem from the problem.
Problems are like opinions. Everybody's got them.
My grandmother used to tell me, everybody has problems. Remember this? It's a mistake to expect your life to be problem-free. The problems in your life, well, they are your life. And the quality of your life will be determined by how well you handle your problems. Look at problem situations as opportunity to develop a better life. This will help you deal with them more effectively.
Just kill him! With kindness.
Be kind. Responding to adversity with kindness and consideration will go far in diffusing no-win situations. When you take the negative emotions out of any deal while still holding your ground or making your point, you're more able to build some rapport with the other party. Any amount of rapport, no matter how small, can help create an atmosphere that allows graceful compromise and will get you where you need to be.
Leanne, what would you do in this situation? Well, Leanne, I'd ask Bob.
When thinking about your problem, I find it helps to think about it in the third person. For example, what advice would I give a friend who had the same problem? It's always easier to give someone else advice because we don't feel the emotions they do surrounding their situation. Thinking about it in the third person is definitely a step in the right direction.
Don't worry, man. Be happy.
Happiness is a decision. So make the decision to be happy and stick with it. Study after study reveals that people who are happy are that way because they've literally decided to be happy. Granted, this takes a little practice, but the more you do it, the better it works. Another tip, find a happy place and go there often. When I'm dealing with a large problem, I like to do things like seeing funny movies, or better yet, going on a long motorcycle ride. And it doesn't have to be a physical place. It can also be a very pleasant memory or a dream about something you'd like to do. The goal is to give yourself a mental and sometimes physical break from the problem. Last, and this really works for me, keep a file of happy emails or other materials that simply makes you feel good. I have a folder of papers my kids did when they were small. Just looking through them helps remind me what life is really all about. And, most importantly, that there's always a reason to smile. Well, that's a wrap for this episode. If you have any comments or questions, please post them here. I'm always interested in what you have to say. For Leanne and myself, thanks for watching.
See you next time.
During my life, I've assembled a collection of 16 rules. Most of them I learned the hard way. These rules help me in business and my personal life. I gotta believe they can help you too. Today's rule is number 5. Focus on what you want to have happen. Remember that old saying, as you think, so shall you be.
Want more, Bob? Follow Bob on Twitter. Search Dr. Bob Parsons.